Morning PooTube, hope everyone's good. So just a couple of observations in the last day or two. So just been watching Taft's live while out and about. The comment section was quite entertaining. Now it seems to be that Helen is the replacement for Koshanons, Mongsley, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, pretty interesting. Now, like all eyes on you said or whatever, it seems to be that after Mongsley was exposed, they've disappeared or whatever. Now, because it was spoke about on comments, I think Helen has gone running off. Oh, just jump on comments, just jump on comments. Mongsley's not been around for fucking ages, and all of a sudden they pop back up. But then they'll try and make out, no, we're not all in some weird creepy group, but they obviously are. Now, like I've said on comments on Taft today or whatever, Helen was wrapped around Danny Jones for fucking years or whatever. Same creepy group that does seem to want to, like, it's been made out like Kaylee's the one that does all the attacking, blah blah blah, whatever, and butter wouldn't melt in any of the people from this creepy group. Now, I've seen things from way back or whatever, and when I was supporting Kaylee at the time or whatever, just because one of them, she threw the hat in on the King's flag stuff and whatever, and she was still being attacked. Now, because she was still being attacked, I obviously had a few things to say. There was many people that came away from that group, and everybody was given the same opportunities and chances and whatever, but yet Kaylee wasn't to be given a chance by certain people. So obviously when you do that, you're showing me you've got a narrative or whatever, and because of that I supported Kaylee along the way or whatever. I could see there was an issue, I could see there was problems coming from that creepy group. So fast forward a little bit, and then I'm getting threatened with, oh well, the Holtstead trolls will come for you too, blah blah blah, and I just laughed, because these people are embarrassing cunts or whatever. There is a narrative, there is a fucking dodgy little creepy group with a narrative. Is Kaylee attacking people and being a bit whatever? Yeah, she probably is. Kaylee's put up with this shit for fucking donkey's years or whatever, so at what point does the fucking straw break the camel's back? It is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? When you're getting shit 24/7, you're going to give shit 24/7. It is what it is. With that group, the intention is we'll all attack you. We'll all attack you in different ways. Some will pretend to be your friend and stab you in the back in your own fucking whatever. You've had weird creepy cunts like Wake Up UK pretending to be, what was the name now? Can't think of the fucking name. But straight away, as soon as they popped up and started trying to be over friendly, I said to Kaylee, that's Jason, that. And hidden in that fucking making out there was the friend or whatever for, I think it was 9 months, and all the people around Jason Tyler, Wake Up UK at the time knew about it, and it was Apple that had brought it out and said, oh, you know, Kaylee, I think you should know this, blah blah blah, and spilt the beans. Now think of all the shit that's gone on, think of all the fucking dodgy fucking manoeuvres that these cunts have been doing along the way. It's one of them. All the people that attack Kaylee and fucking go on about this Hampstead shit or whatever. I've not heard one person address, well, why is the people on the other side, Danny Jones and all these other fucking wonky cunts, why have they actually needed to tell lies? Was the truth not good enough? For me, it's just mad. If you're gonna address something, if you're gonna involve yourself into something or whatever and have an opinion on it, then it should be like equal across the board on both sides, in my opinion. It's very simple. When people have to tell lies when the truth isn't good enough, then you should know straight away these people are deceiving you. Now, like I said from day one, I've not got enough interest in this case to care one way or the other or whatever, but I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of it if it comes out down the road that, you know, there was some shit to talk about, there was some shit to expose, and you've only got these team of fucking wrong-uns that have been trying to put people off in one way or another. It's one of them, innit? Just address the fucking lies. Danny's actually had to, after 2 years, had to admit to the lies and try and explain them. The explanations for the lies, in my opinion, just make it look worse. They don't explain anything, they just make it look 10 times worse. So yeah, that's my opinion on that shit. I mean, if anyone thinks Helen is a decent person or whatever, have a look at Nixie's channel. There's loads on there about Helen or whatever. She's an absolute scumbag, a proper racist piece of shit, in my opinion. I certainly wouldn't have anything to do with her. I blocked her a couple of weeks back or whatever. Come on, dude, get out the road. So for me, it is what it is. These people have shown themselves for what they are along the way. All the little creepy connections and whatever, people can see clear as day what it's about. But yeah, we are where we are. Now, a couple of days ago, Ghost was live or whatever. Just get over here. Now, the Ghost live was pretty funny or whatever. You've had Ghost on there telling everyone, oh, I'm British. No, he weren't saying I'm British. He was saying, oh, I'm English. He was trying to convince the YouTube world or whatever that he was English. Now, because you was born here, Ghost, you are Brit-ish. That's all you are, Brit-ish. You're not English. It doesn't work like that, Ghost. You may well want to be, even though you seem to hate everything about the British, the English. You may well want to be, but it just doesn't work like that. Your DNA says that you're not. So that's that. There is no arguing about that shit. Now, like I said, I can't remember where it was, a couple of weeks back or whatever. People was chatting about Brian Hurl or whatever, and his different personalities or whatever. And I said, you know, I think Brian Hurl's anti-Islam personality is the best one that I've seen, to be fair. Now, I think he did go a little bit too far with Ghost. Not with the Islam side of things. I don't think he went far enough, to be honest. But, he has done in the past and whatever, and good on Brian for doing so. The going at his family and his kids and whatever, I just think it's just a bit too much. It's just not needed, realistically. Just stick to the actual, stick to the person or whatever. Ghost is a little muzzrat, a little cowardly cunt or whatever. It's one of them. How long are we waiting for this evidence of Ghost ever like doing anything that weren't keyboard warrior? Ghost said that he was at the Tommy thing in Speaker's Corner a few years back or whatever. So I said to him, well, put the evidence forward then, that if you've ever like turned up to anything and not just sat behind a keyboard. Because up to now it just seems like he's just a keyboard jihadi. He claims he was where Tommy was or whatever. My question to him at the time, and it still remains the same, is you've got all these problems with Tommy. Tommy's #1 fan. Why did you not like go and speak to Tommy and air your fucking views, concerns, whatever, your mad allegations and bullshit? Why didn't you actually go and say it to Tommy's face? I think everyone's aware, realistically, that Ghost is just another keyboard jihadi that sits there chatting shit. Just lies, the amount of lies that he's coming out with lately. Fucking the shit has proper rubbed off onto him or whatever. All he does is lie and chat shit now. So it is what it is, isn't it? For me, it's just funny to watch these fucking cowardly little cunts just chat the amount of shit. You can keep chatting the amount of shit, it makes no difference. I'm not being funny, but considering it's a Muslim channel, you don't seem to have many Muslims around, do you? So what's that about? I mean, Ghost will tell you, like I said last time, oh, we've got a extensive team behind us, and just some people don't want to be like putting themselves in the limelight or whatever. That's what soccer accounts are for, Ghost. So they can't even be asked making a soccer account with no identity to it or whatever. That doesn't seem very realistic, does it? The only it's one of them. Let's go over the people that you've got over there that are Muslims. You've got Aduka, which less than a year ago, maybe a year and a half or whatever, he was saying that he wasn't a Muslim. People say that he started off when he first was around or whatever, that he was saying he was black. That weren't true, was it? Then he said he weren't a Muslim and now he's a Muslim. It's like, okay, whatever. You've got Becca, who has definitely gone to the wonky side of Islam. She'll openly defend any of that shit or whatever and says, oh, I'm a different type of Muslim. It's like, no, you're not. You're just a dumbass convert to a fucking Islamic death cult, pedo death cult. Now, who else have you got? You've got Halima, which is literally, how she's not on a terror watch list, I don't know. She's a proper extremist. Who else have you got Muslim wise, realistically? Ghost. Considering you've got a Muslim channel, doesn't seem to have attracted too many Muslims, does it? You've got Esau that makes out he's a Muslim. Yeah, I think that's about it, realistically. Are we going to count, what's his name? The cat shagger guy? I don't think we can count him. He dresses up in women's clothing, which is obviously haram. And yeah, big into the music thing. Now, obviously, these dumbass converts and whatever, and people like the cat shagger, they may say they're Muslims. Oh, you've got Amy as well that's now saying she's a Muslim again or whatever. Same again, Amy loves the music or whatever. These things are haram. It's an embarrassing situation where you've got somebody which is classed as the far right or whatever because they support Tommy or support the exposing of grooming gangs and terrorists. That puts you in a far right category. You shouldn't have to be educated of what your ideology is about by somebody like me, but yet it seems that you do. I've even heard over the streams, I think it was on Ghost, I think it was Sakina actually, fucking Becca, that Islam's not against gay people, this, that and the other. I think it is. You've got the ideology which kind of proves that it is with all the literature that's in there, and then you've got the most recent shit that everybody's aware of with the football, that gays would not be welcome over there and it would be a dangerous position for people to go over there if you're gay or whatever. So it's literally known worldwide. So dumbasses like Becca just show themselves up for what they are realistically. Now, Becca has come from another ideology or whatever, this black betterment bullshit, fucking whatever. It's just madness, flip-flops from one thing to another. Now, it is quite sad that you've got somebody that's born English and then ends up in all these weird occult fucking ideologies or whatever, which are literally against English. It's just madness. I mean, it's one of them, innit? All you have to do is like think about the situation. You may well be Muslim. You may well be encouraging your child to be Muslim and going, oh, we're not having Christmas this year, we're not doing this, we're not doing that, we're just, do you know what I mean? You may well do that or whatever, but the rest of your families are not Muslim, are they? So everything that you're for is actually against your own families. That's how dumb these converts are or whatever. Like Jordan M, same shit. Is that another one we could include for Ghost's panel of fucking wonky cunts or whatever, mushrats? You can include him if you want. He's shown himself up to be a fucking proper dumb cunt. He's been embarrassed all over the internet. Whereas you've got, do you know what I mean? Ghost channel's been going for X amount of years, and that's the only handful of Muslims it's got now. Candid with Lubna has not been around anywhere near that time, but yet you can go on there and there's hundreds of people on there live at the time. Gets thousands and thousands and thousands of views. The channel's just expanding daily. You know what I mean? That attracts loads and loads of Muslims and multicultural situation and whatever. It's just mad. It's just mad. It's like, but you'll have all these wonky cunts like Ghost trying to call her out and make out that this is things that she's just not. It's too funny. It's proper too funny. These people in these dead little fucking channels and communities and whatever, they're not making a difference to anything. They can't even attract any more people from their own community. So that should really tell you all you need to know. Now, I think that's about it realistically. It's just funny to watch the shit that these wankers try and say and do or whatever. They're not influencing anybody. They're just literally entertaining themselves with the dead ass little channel, going nowhere with the same fucking useful idiots around. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it as that. enjoy the day, look after each other, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.